Over winter break, we went to Canada to ski with some friends. The first leg of our trip was actually in Killington, Vermont with a larger group. That video is already up. And then a smaller group of us continued to Canada. In Burlington, we stopped at this cute home decor store. And this bookshop too. We got burgers for dinner before making it to Montreal, Canada. Before calling it a night, we stopped by a grocery store to get the essentials. Here is a coconut that we found. Our Airbnb was a spacious 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And here is a little tour. The bathroom, the kitchen, and one of the bedrooms.
Good morning. We made it to Montreal last night. I'm talking a little bit quieter because some people are still sleeping. It's almost like 7:30 right now. We made it to our Airbnb in Montreal after spending a lot of the day just stopping in Burlington, Vermont, on the way from Killington, Vermont, just to see the city. We walked into a couple of shops. We walked into a bookstore, walked into a cute home decor store, and this morning we were just having breakfast, and then we're going skiing for another day. We're going to Mont-Tremblant, which is a ski mountain in Canada. I have never been skiing in a different country, and I think that Mont-Tremblant is just going to be the cutest little village. We still have to drive like an hour and a half to get there, but nonetheless, I am really excited for today. We are going to have breakfast right now and then drive over. We got some groceries last night when we got to Montreal, but there's no coffee in our Airbnb this morning, so I think we might stop for coffee or just get instant coffee and mix it with some of our water in the car.
Then we headed to the slopes and stopped by Tim Hortons on the way to get coffee. The drive to the mountain was about an hour and a half. When we got to the mountain, we got ski rentals for me. Then we finally arrived in Mont-Tremblant village to ski. We took the first lift to get from the village to the base of the mountain. And then got right down to skiing for the day. That's me. We skied all day until the sun was setting. And then roamed around the shops later in the evening. We tried beaver tails, which are these delicious little pastries with dough and sugar and Nutella. They were honestly delicious. Ate sandwiches before heading home and spent a night out on the town. The next day, we didn't ski, but rather explored the city. We started our day off with a free walking tour at Place des Armes and spent time journeying through Old Montreal and Ville Marie. We stopped by Tommy Cafe to get some caffeine and just unwind. We got some croissants too, my favorite. We also visited Chateau Ramsay, a home built in 1705 for the then governor of Montreal. It It's also one of UNESCO's 1001 historic sites to see. And later that evening, we got pho, which is, in my opinion, one of the best comfort foods. We stumbled upon Rue St. Catherine.
Welcome to another day of skiing. We are leaving our Airbnb in Montreal in a second and then heading to Mont-Tremblant to ski for another day. I'm just putting on my ski socks. Yesterday was more of a chill day. We did a walking tour of the old city of Montreal. We visited the first governor's house of Montreal. We went out to a bar and then headed home. Let's go ski another day in Mont-Tremblant.
The conditions on this day were even better than our first when skiing in Montreal. It was sunny, powdery, and honestly just beautiful. One of the reasons I now love winter sports is just being able to be outside for hours during the day.
Hey guys, we just got back from skiing, showered, got dressed. I'm wearing multiple layers since we are going out tonight. Going to dinner at La Prunelle, which is a French restaurant here in Montreal, and then I think we're gonna hit some bars. Definitely sad to be leaving, and I think that in the morning we're gonna try to explore the city a little bit more before heading back to the US. It has been such a fun trip, just skiing. My legs are so sore, but it's all good. Let's go out to dinner.
In the evening, we headed to La Prunelle. And we also tried a bar called Big in Japan in Montreal. This is a must go. The next and final morning, we spent a while exploring the city. We stopped by the famous poutine place called La Banquise and had the best pastries at a patisserie. We hung out for a while before seeing McGill University too. This was actually the campus, and we got into the engineering building as well, so just walked around there. It was really awesome. Finally, we headed home and closed out our trip. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!